Okay, everyone. Welcome to the Dancing Beyond Borders event by Borderless Arts Tennessee. And this is supported by the Tennessee Council on Developmental Disabilities and the Nashville Predators Foundation. Thanks to all of you for being here. This is being recorded. If for any reason you do not wish to be in the recording, please then turn your video off. Otherwise, please have it on so that the dance instructor can see you. Also, please keep your video on mute throughout until towards the end in case you have questions, because if you're not on mute and you make sounds, you have sounds in the background, then that cuts in and out when our instructor is trying to speak. So this is Christina, and we just met for the first time now. She is actually beaming in from Greece, and she is on an island, she told us, out off the coast of Athens. So I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you a little bit about what's going on and turn it over to you, Christina.
Great. Well, good morning, correct? It's evening here, but good morning to everyone. This is such a treat. I'm so happy to be dancing with you today. This is so exciting. I am living on the island of Samos, which is on the furthest east of Greece. I can show you a little bit map if you'd like to, so you can get an idea as where we're at. Just one second. So I'm sharing my screen here. So do you see that? There you go. So this is the island of Samos. This is the view from my house. We are, so here's the map of Europe, and down below in the yellow is Greece on the furthest right. And if we continue along, you will see that on the far right is the island of Samos. We are literally just a mile from the coast of Turkey, super close. And because of that, so here's Samos, this is where I live. We have a lot of influence from the music and dances of Asia Minor. Asia Minor, which is to present day known as Turkey, also had very many Greeks living there who migrated to Samos, and with them brought their traditions and cultures and songs and dances, which I will show you a little bit behind me now. Samos, from ancient Greek history, was the home to the mathematician and philosopher, also musician, Pythagora, if you heard of Pythagoras' theorem, and the birthplace of the goddess Hera, who was known for her beauty. So here is Pythagorio, the town that is his name has the name of Pythagora, and in the hills right there you see the coast of Asia Minor. We're literally a mile across. Here is some traditional dress at a parade. You don't see people wearing these costumes now, but except for different holidays and festivals. But this is actually the wedding dress. This is how people used to dress on occasions. Here we go. These are some, this is a traditional folk dance group and the local priest. And here also is a grandfather with his grandchildren dressed in the traditional dress. And here are some ladies dancing as well. So that gives you a bit of an idea. So Samos was actually an independent state in its own entity up until 1911, and then it became a part of Greece. So prior to that, it had, of course, like I mentioned, a lot of influence, and because it had a big industry, financial boom with the trade of leather, tobacco, and wine. A lot of people from all over Europe came through Samos, and it are actually records. I found out recently that one of the first ballroom dance schools in Europe was in Samos. So hopefully next time we meet, I'll have a little bit more information on that. And here's some traditional dress. So this is my costume here, the female costume. This is the men's dress, and the men, it's actually not a skirt, it's a really, really baggy pant. And this is my daughter's costume, which is more of the Asia Minor costume. So originally I had planned to have friends here dancing and playing music, but we're still restricted. We're still on lockdown. So people generously let me borrow their instruments. So here are some of the local instruments you'll find in the music of Samos and Asia Minor. The guitar, which I think you know. This is also more, I'll bring these closer so you can see a little bit different. This is the baglama and the dzura. It's a higher pitched buzuki, if you know, or mandolin, okay, which is very characteristic of this area, the music of this area. And then this is the ute, which is a little bit more of a bass. You can see how round it is, and it's got this little different grip here in flute, so it has a deeper sound to it, which is used a lot in the music of Samos as well. Also, they also use the traditional bagpipe, accordion, clarinet. So depending on the eastern part of the island uses a little bit more of the bagpipe and the clarinet and the accordion. And then the western part of the island, which had a bit of a more Italian influence, has a use of strings. This is super exciting for me, at least. My friends let me borrow this violin. This violin belonged to my friend's grandfather, and it's actually dated back, the violin itself, from 1714, and it belonged to a student of the violin master Stradivarius. It's written inside. And what's even more exciting, so she let me share this with you today, and her grandfather was a well-known musician on the island. And what I thought was really great was today I found a picture of him playing the violin. So that's the actual violin, and that's her grandfather playing in this photo. This photo is actually from 1920. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I wanted to share that with you. So let's get moving, because I know you're anxious to dance. And so the first dance we're going to learn is called a balos. It's a couples dance. Couples dances, though, aren't necessarily on the island only with men and women. They can be danced by 2 women and 2 men. What is unique about the balos in Samos, it's traditionally danced by 2 men. A lot of the dances in Samos, like I said, that carried on from Asia Minor, were couples dances. So they dance across from one another. And we're going to use this as a warm-up. It's usually done as a cool down, but we're going to use it as a warm-up. So if you want to stand with me, and I'll turn my back, because I know mirroring is kind of awkward with the camera. And so we'll start with our right foot, and we'll dip down, down, step, step, and then the left, down, step, step, and then back again, back, step, step, back, step, step. So I go forward, step up, forward, small, small, back, small, small, back, small, small. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Okay, so there's no right or wrong as to which leg you're leading with because this is an improvisational dance. So you can really be free. The hand movement are usually in front because you're conversing with someone. A lot of the traditional dances in Greece, you'll see the women especially holding a kerchief. Okay, the kerchiefs are known a bit nostalgically when you're greeting or saying goodbye to someone. Practically, when you're dancing in circles, it helps because, sweaty palms, especially now during the pandemic, they're very useful. So a lot of times the dance is also done with a kerchief. So would you like to try it with music? Yeah? Should we go for it? Okay. So Greek dancing is usually traditionally done holding hands or in a circle in a line, a big group. So we're kind of limited here, but I think we're doing great. So are you ready to go on to something a little bit quicker? Would you like to? A little faster? How do you feel? So, yeah, okay, good. I see lots of energy here. So the next dance I'm going to teach you is called Samiotikos, which is the name of the dance that belongs to the island, or Vaya Stroste. It is in celebration of the unity of Samos with the rest of Greece. The dance existed, and then a poem was written honoring the union, and the music and the poem then connected. And so it's traditionally done in celebratory performances and festivals honoring the union of Samos with the rest of Greece. Vaya are the leaves that are used usually in crowns. You've seen in ancient Greeks the leaves, and they're considered for victory. So it's the song is saying, throw these leaves everywhere in front of you to honor this joyous moment. So starts off kind of slow. So we have step. So we just did balos, and now we're going to Vaya Stroste. And now we go here. We have step, across, step, back, step, rock, step, step, rock, step. I'm going to go here a little bit for you so you can see my feet. So we have step, forward, step, back, step, cross, step, step, cross, step, step, forward, step, back, step, ball change, step, ball change. Yes? Once more. And step, forward, step, back, step, ball change, step, ball change, step, forward, step, back, step, ball change, step, ball change. Yeah? One more time. Should we try it together? Okay. So we have step, across, step, back, step, ball change, step, ball change, step, across, step, back, step, ball change, step, ball change. We'll do that 10 times. 10 times, so you'll get to work on it. Then we have a transition part where the music speeds up a little bit and we get to this really celebratory part of the dance. So we'll do step, across, step, lift, step, lift, step, across, step, lift, step, lift, step, across. We'll do that 4 times. And here's where we start jumping. This is where we can get our heart rate up, okay? So we have run, 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 2, 3, step, lift. We go run to the right and a 1, 2, 3, step, lift, travel, travel, 1, 2, 3, step, lift, travel, travel, 1, 2, 3, step, lift. We will get to do it lots of times so you can work on it. Even if you don't have the step, that's okay, as long as you're having fun and moving. All right, so we'll start with the arms down, because in the dance, we hold up together. And then as it starts to get faster and faster, we bring the arms up and we hold on to a shoulder hold. Yeah, it's like we're all dancing together. This is great. Okay? Do you have any questions? No? Are we all right?
I think the only thing, Christina, is last time the music was just a little loud for some of them. So if it can go just a little softer. Thank you.
No problem. A little bit better, or should I turn it down a little bit?
Just a little further down.
A little bit better?
Just a little softer.
I'll take it a little out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. job. That was a hard one. Good job. So, you all are so good. Should we, would you like to do one more? Yeah? Okay, good, good. So we'll take it down a little bit with the rhythm. And we're going to close with I need some water. Excuse me, I'm talking. We're going to close with Samyotisa. Samyotisa translated directly means the girl from Samos. Really, the song itself is talking about the island, someone who's from the island who has left and really wants to return and is dreaming about his homeland, but describes the island as a woman and says how when he returns, he will arrive with golden sails and oars and throw rose petal on the beaches to be able to greet his homeland again. So it's a very nostalgic dance. It's almost like the anthem of the island. Everyone knows it all throughout Greece. And I would like to share it and close it with you. So let's go. It's not as tricky as the second dance. It's nice and easy. And usually, like I said, we're holding hands, but you can leave them on your waist if you're a little tired, or on your back. And we'll travel to the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ball, change, ball, change. So we take 7 walking steps to the right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ball, change, step, ball, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ball, change, step, ball, change. Walk, 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 walk. So 2, 3. So I take triplet steps. I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, ball, change, step, ball, change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, ball, change, step, ball, change. So I have 2 sets of 3 and then 2 rock steps. So I have walk, 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 2, 1, 2, 3, ball, change, step, ball, change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, ball, change. I'll come around here and walk, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and ball, change, and ball, change. Should we try that with music? I'm giving you a big crash course. But if you were to come at one of our festivals or parties, you'd be right in there with everyone, okay? So here we go.
Σαμιώτησα, Σαμιώτησα, πότε θα πας στη Σαμό. Πρώτα θα ρίξω στο γυαλό, Σαμιώτησα, τριαντάφυλλα στην άμμο. Πρώτα θα ρίξω στο γυαλό, Σαμιώτησα, τριαντάφυλλα στην άμμο.
these tiny spaces, and we normally would be in a group together dancing, but you all are fantastic, because I know we kind of get dizzy going around and around after a while. Was there one of the three dances that was your favorite or that you liked the most? Yeah, which one did you like? The third one?
You
Yeah.
can unmute if you want to unmute and say anything, or if you have any questions.
Here we go.
Okay. Did you have a favorite, Emily?
Oh, yeah. My favorite is thyroid is Japanese thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the first one with all the ball changing and stuff. That was really fun.
Oh, good.
It's not fair.
Good. Well, I was hoping what we could do is, being that we are all in our little boxes, I thought it would be really nice maybe if Lori
Woo.
would want to take a picture of us all holding hands dancing.
Oh, yes.
So
Yes.
it would be like we were in our big dance.
I'm going to hide my self view so that, okay. All right.
Have
Can everybody,
your right palm down and your left up.
everybody stand like Christina is with your hands out like,
So we're all holding hands.
Um,
So are we all, so we're all holding hands.
I love it, Mom.
And then on the count of three, all shout "Opa." Opa is what they say.
Roomba.
And if we get, there's a lot of energy. All right. So you have, on the count of three, we're all going to shout really loud "Opa." Ready? 1, 2, 3. Opa.
Loomba.
1, 2, 3. Opa.
Roomba.
Good. Okay.
good job.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank
Do you have
you.
any questions?
Thank you for coming to teach us.
Oh, thank you. This was such a treat. Thank you so much. I hope at some point we can all, whether it's this side of the Atlantic or the other side of the Atlantic, that we can all dance together.
Mhm.
Well, we appreciate it so much. And for the rest of you, we're going to be taking a break until 1 o'clock. So go get something to eat and take a little rest. And then we'll be back with yoga and then ballet and jazz. And then tonight is the showcase. So thank you again. And I will see all of you very soon.